Next, we have with us Dr. Evan Denny. Dr. Evan Denny, a business and a marketing expert, an author, a Bible teacher, a squash coach, a TV presenter, conference speaker, leadership trainer, and more. Dr. Evan is an accomplished businessman and marketing director with an impressive 30 years of career in management. He has worked with and advised over a dozen management committees, governing bodies, and boards either as a chief executive or as the principal advisor on marketing and communications and public affairs. A highly multi-skilled personality with solid financial management experience. His focus is to always strategically align marketing communication activities with business priorities. Eagerly waiting to hear from you, Dr. Evan. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure to be with all of you. I feel blessed to be in such distinguished company. It's a joy to see the different types of speakers and the topics upon which they are speaking and saying such good things. I have agreed with many of the things that's been said so far. Yes, it's Dr. Callan's 90th anniversary, and we celebrate that and we remember him well. And my topic today, I'm talking about education. And for me, this has been a lifelong passion. It's been something that I've been fully engrossed in. For example, one of the things I used to do was to travel the world. In fact, I went to 33 countries in the world promoting education and recruiting students, international students, to come to the UK, to colleges and universities to get a good education. And I enjoyed that, I love that. I recruited literally thousands of students. So education is something that's been very important to me. I've also been the chairman of the Board of Governors at a major high school in London and was on a governing body there for 6 years. And loving every minute of it as well. So education is very important. My main thing at the moment in terms of passion rather than career is that I'm a Bible teacher. So I teach the Bible. So for me, this is biblical education. So this word education for me is very important. And I've been attached to it most of my life. But the thing I want to say and comment on this morning is that we must go beyond the academic. When we talk about education, we're talking about learning English or Spanish, other languages, learning chemistry, other sciences, travel and tourism, or might learn mechanics or a trade, mechanics, carpentry, building, construction, those type of trades, or the general routine subjects that we have in school. And beyond that into our universities, the type of degrees we have. These are all wonderful and great. I started off by saying that I value education and I think it's very key. But I call this education plus. By that I mean we must go beyond just teaching the academia, just teaching the core subjects of the curriculum. I'm looking at the next generation. And I'm looking at the decline of simple moral values within the nations across the world. We literally have to do something about this. And it's all our responsibilities. So I believe that institutions, colleges, schools, universities must go beyond what they currently teach in terms of the disciplines, the different core subjects that they teach, and start teaching things that is for the whole person, for the good of society. I really liked one of the strap lines for this wonderful event. It said, transforming youths into responsible citizens. Yes, we can do that, and we're all involved in it. And we should all be a partaker in this. So if we are a parent, we should be instilling into our children the core values, the good values, simple things like sharing. We don't share enough in society. Any of us who are parents will know that when we have different siblings, different children, one wants to play with this toy, don't want to share it with another one. and they want to be selfish, and we have to break them out of that and teach them to share what they have. And it's a joy to be able to take the whole person and to be able to develop them in a way that is for the good of society. Now, this is not pie in the sky. This is something that we should all be invested in and we should all be doing. Whilst education is very important, we cannot neglect the education of the whole person, the whole being. So good values and principles of sharing, of caring for other people, of integrity, of good values, good moral principles. These things also should be part of society. If we don't reverse the decline of these things, we will continue to have a society in terms of its moral fabric declining and declining. We see people today who would very easily, very happily go about deceiving an old person out of their lifetime savings. So now they have no money, they have nothing to live for, they can't survive on the state pension, if indeed they have one. And they're suffering in poverty now because somebody managed to use sweet, deceiving words and con them out of this thing that they have set their lives on. At the end of the day, they will live on this pot of money. They've been swindled out of it. They've been conned out of it. And these people, these crooks, these bad people who do these things, they don't bat an eyelid over this. They will do this and think, wonderful, great, I've made 10,000 out of this couple. Let me see who I can rob next. And they will continue and continue to do this. People will lie and they will cheat and they will rob and they will do all these things. We don't have to live like this. But how can we prevent this? We see this so prevalent in society. How can we prevent this? Well, the teachers have to be involved in school. It has to be part of the curriculum that we teach these moral values, these ethics, these principles. We have to teach them these things. The simple line of do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. If we were able to actually practically teach that in school, and there are different ways that this can be done, but if we were able to do that, we are enabling a younger generation to grow up with these principles and these values. Now, some will go off and do their own thing anyway, but for the vast majority of people, young people growing up, we can get them to appreciate one another better. It comes down to the simple things of debating. So I have a position, a political position on some issue. You see the issue very differently, and you totally disagree with my view. So we can't come to an agreement because we are just right wing, left wing, or we are opposite sides of the argument. But that does not mean that we have to fight. It does not mean that I have to try and kill you. So if you have a different religion to me, I am a Christian, I'm a Bible teacher. So my religion is Christianity. I don't have to look down upon you or treat you badly because you're a Muslim or you're a Hindu or you're a Sikh or you're anything. This shouldn't have to be that we have to have these dividing lines and fight and war if we have these moral principles taught in us from our youth, from a child. So I like this statement, transforming youth into responsible citizens. So I am a man, I will see different to a woman, different perspectives. We can come and discuss, and we might not agree on the issue, but that's fine. That's normal. We don't have to fight. We can be from different political parties. We don't have to fight. We can be from different tribes. We don't have to fight. We can be from different social classes. I could be in a well-paid managerial job, a director earning good salary, and you may be in a very lowly, unskilled manual job. I don't have to disrespect you. I don't have to think I'm better than you. We are all on the same space on planet Earth. We all have to learn to live and to share and to value each other and to respect each other. And we are finding that the world is not doing this. And as a consequence, we're seeing the decline that we're seeing in society. Now, what we should really be doing is celebrating our differences. We will have differences. Let's celebrate them. So I don't need you to be like me. I don't even need you to be from my culture, my background, or anything. We can be very, very different, but we can come together. I can listen to you. You can listen to me. We can hear each other out. We can debate things, and wonderful if we agree. But if we do not agree, we don't have to fight and war and try to kill each other. Now, we have to do better as a society. Parents have to be involved in this. The schools, the colleges, universities, the education sector has to be involved in this. The government has to be involved in this. We have to do it all together as a society to transform and to change society. And if we do this, we will all be better off. We'll all be safer. We'll all be happier because we're doing this together as one people for the good of humanity. So I call this Education Plus. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Ewan. It was really a wonderful. We all had to lend their ears to hear what words of wisdom you had in terms of tackling people across the globe. And that is very well taken. And I am sure that we will instill confidence. We'll, try to eradicate inequality one by one. I know that a single person can't change the universe, but we can do our bit to change the world. And that is taken in the right earnest, Dr. Ewan. And I'm really happy that you have put it forth to a world audience, and it remains to be seen how they take it. But I'm very sure that while acknowledging the birth anniversary of a great iconic person like the late Dr. Abdul Kalam, we could also be part of it by doing what virtues he had in the right earnest. I hope you agree with me on that. So,
I do.